Ahoy mateys! Welcome. Let's do a little recap on my August. Now August was a little quiet for me. I did take a couple of weeks off and went home. Wait a minute. Isn't it supposed to be the other way around? You take a couple of weeks off from home and go sailing? Well, that's how it goes, you know. And fall is fast approaching, but look at this. Look at this shirt, huh? Is this great or what? I feel like I'm in the islands all the time, year round. Got a new shirt from Smiling Jake's here in Rock Hall. Talking about Rock Hall, you can see in the background here, I'm back at the Sailing Emporium. But before I went home for a couple of weeks, I did take a trip to Baltimore and to Herrington Harbour North. Now my boat neighbor Dan, who's just learning to sail, came with me, kind of wanted to get an idea of, you know, how it works. I know that's a little scary thinking he's going to learn from me. But it went well. I let him do all the navigation work, laid out the charts, set the course on the GPS. We went to one of the lighthouses and underneath the Key Bridge, or the Francis Scott Key Bridge. We went over by the buoy that marks where the barge was that held Francis Scott Key while he wrote the Star Spangled Banner. So that was kind of neat. And then we went into Inner Harbor and we stayed at Harbor East Marina with my good friend Captain Bill. And Harbor East, you know, it's kind of an upcoming community. It was all part of Inner Harbor and some other things that kind of got segregated out because of its diversity. And, you know, you can live there, work there, eat there, play there, everything. When we stayed there, I was doing a couple of videos for some restaurants. We went to Roy's, which is Hawaiian food, and man, that was really, really good. It's just right around the corner from Harbor East Marina. One of the dishes we had was a filet, and it had a rice with wasabi in it. Really, really good. And then a couple other great dishes. You can check the video out here. And then we went to Pazzo's, an Italian restaurant, kind of traditional with wood-fired pizza, and we had wood-fired octopus. I mean, it was, man, talk about eating. Oh, we ate well, really well. And then we went to another restaurant, more of kind of a modern Italian, Cingale. I think I'm saying that right. And that was really, really good. Some fantastic prosciutto. Oh, mwah, delicious. And then, of course, hey, we had to restock the liquor cabinet a little bit. So my favorite liquor store of all, anywhere, I don't care where I'm going. And that's another reason I like to stay at Harbor East with Captain Bill. It's just right around the corner. Great place. People are real friendly, good selection. Very, very nice. And this is one of the fun things about marina hopping, is going to these different restaurants, staying at these different marinas, experiencing the local flavor. It was fantastic. So then we headed to Herrington Harbour North for a cocktail party. Again, you see the theme here? Eating, dining, drinking, cocktail party, boating, sun, fun. You get the picture. Well, we had to motor most of the way to Herrington Harbor because there were no winds again, but Dan did a real nice job of setting our course and keeping us on track. In Herrington Harbour North, I mean, it's a great boatyard, but it's a fantastic marina too. You'll see the videos here. Check out the video of the cocktail party. Nice facility. So we stayed there for a couple of days. Had a lot of fun there, met some great people. Then headed back to Sailing Emporium. And how often does this happen? Not very often. We're headed northeast and we had a southwest wind. Blew us right up the bay. Fantastic. We were doing 6.5, 7 knots over ground with the tide. Let Dan run the boat for a little bit. He did really well. Of course, my tiller pilot from NC'marinas, that makes things easy too. And this was such a nice course. I mean, we didn't even have to tack but once. Well, twice because we had to get back on course. And with the tiller pilot, it automatically tacked for us. I told Dan, just sit there, watch this. You're going to love this. He was amazed. Beep, 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 90 degrees. We get the sail set. It puts us back on course. And that makes sailing a lot nicer. So then we got back here to the Sailing Emporium, and again, I worked with Dan a little bit on docking. He tried my technique of backing in. That worked out real well for him. He's been doing it. It's working out well for him. There's a video right here on how to back in that I did. Not the one on how not to. This one is how I can actually do it. So I had kind of a light August as far as sailing is concerned, but as far as fun and enjoyment, it was a fun-filled August. I got to sail, I got to go out eating, I went to some nice parties, and best of all, I got to see the grandchildren and do a little work on the tree fort. I'm going to do that again in a few months. This is a project that's never going to end. Addie's not going to let me stop till we have that thing into a mansion, guarantee you. Anyway, guys, happy and safe boating to you, your family, and friends. And remember, get out on the water, have some fun.